So I mentioned in a previous review there had been some movies that I was looking really forward to. And these movies have not all been summer action blockbuster films. No, they've actually been comedies. This film was a good callback to 80s and early 2000s comedies that I really miss. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit, and here is my review for No Hard Feelings. In this film, Jennifer Lawrence plays Maddie, a young girl in her 30s who is living alone in her small island town. And just like Amity Island,
we need summer dollars.
Due to gentrification and cost of living going up, she could no longer afford to live in her own place. Out of pure desperation, she responds to an ad that says, "Date my son for the summer. Please help my 19-year-old son break out of his shell and have some experiences before he gets sent off to college."
Date him or date him? Yes.
I really enjoyed this movie more than I thought I was going to. This was a good callback to an old 80s movie that I really enjoyed growing up, One Crazy Summer. And even another great comedy, There's Something About Mary. Even though Jennifer Lawrence is not known for being a comedic actress, she pulls it off really well, and her physical comedy in this movie is really good. What I really appreciated about this movie was the fact that it was kind of calling out the differences between my generation and the current generation. 19-year-old character of Percy is portrayed so fragile and so sheltered, it kind of reminded me of a Michael Cera 2.0. The characters are so drastically opposite, but at some point in the movie it makes for really good chemistry. To see Ferris Bueller Matthew Broderick as a helicopter parent was really weird, but at the same time pretty funny. And what I really appreciated was the parent dynamic wasn't over the top or really ridiculous. As much as I thought the character Percy was helpless, there was a moment in the movie where I actually kind of related to him.
We can go skinny dipping.
What about sharks?
There is a beach scene in this movie that has so much going on that I think it's going to be one of those cult classic moments. The film is advertised like a raunchy romantic comedy, and don't get me wrong, it is, but this film actually has a lot of layers to it and actually a lot of good character development. Each of the side characters in this film are actually very likable, and I was actually pretty surprised about that, and Jennifer Lawrence gives a really good performance. I'd say if you love a good comedy, I would give No Hard Feelings a see it matinee. I'm actually going to admit this was kind of refreshing to see a non-superhero, non-action, non-horror movie at the movies. So my palate is cleansed. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit. Thanks for stopping by. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the movies.
Really, the lack of lifeguards.
Get the fuck in here right now! Okay?
Get more out of life. Go out to a movie.